Hey everyone, it's Saturday. Time for another episode of Beyond Garnet. Let's get creative.
Maybe too intense for some listeners, may be unsuitable for sensitive people, may cause dizziness, may cause drowsiness, may cause excitability. Safety goggles may be required for listening. Take with food, avoid contact with skin, avoid extreme temperatures, and store in a cool, dry place. This is not legal advice, must be present to win. Contents under pressure may contain small parts. Listen at your own risk.
Hey all my paranormal friends, I have a fantastic guest for you today. He is the super slick investigator and host of the Dead Files on the Travel Channel, Mr. Steve Schiavi. Hey Steve, thank you for joining me today.
I appreciate you having me.
Yeah, absolutely. I have so many questions because I love your show, The Dead Files. It's fantastic. And I live in a high-rise here in Cincinnati, and I've had so many experiences in this building. Nothing bad or creepy or scary, just stuff. But I've had stuff follow me around all my life, which is pretty bizarre. So I'm excited about this episode and talking to you. You started out as a homicide detective in New York, is this right?
Well, I didn't start out as a homicide
Right,
detective.
right.
I was for many years. And yeah, but I did retire out of homicide when I was in the police department back in 2005 is when I retired, like a lifetime ago.
Yeah, seems like it, right?
Yeah, basically.
So that was how the producer of the Dead Files found you, because you did a documentary?
Yeah, I was on a documentary for ABC News called NYPD 24/7, and it aired at one of the most watched documentary in ABC News history. Had a lot of things going for it, and then the show aired and whatever. I even got a couple of movie roles out of it, believe it or not. I was in a movie called Pride and Glory with Ed Norton. Yeah. And I played a homicide detective. It was a real stretch.
You were typecast, weren't you?
So that's what happened. Jim Casey, who created the Dead Files, he pitched the show to a network executive at Discovery Channel, which is ironic because they own our network now. Yeah. And about a private investigator. So the network executive saw me on this documentary. He says, well, you should reach out to this guy. It's good for television. And then that's how that happened. I wasn't looking to be on TV. It's just one of those things. Yeah. And you're in what, your 12th season now? We were starting to film our 13th season. Okay. And we were cut off. Yeah. Obviously because of what's going on. Right. With this pandemic, we were shut down. Rightfully so, I guess. And, that's it. So we won't know when we're going back. Yeah. We'll see. Yeah. So you mentioned Pride and Glory. What was your experience like on that film set? It was a lot easier to do that than it is the Dead Files, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I had a scene with Ed Norton. I had lines, obviously. And, we did three rehearsals, and then we did 3 takes, and that was it. I was done. Wow. And it took all of, 45 minutes. Yeah. And I got paid almost as much as for that one little scene that I did for a whole episode of Dead Files. So, I'm in the wrong TV world, obviously. Yeah. So, it was exciting. I'd done a lot of security on movie sets, but never been part of, being in a movie. Right. So, and Ed Norton was pretty cool. He here and brought me to his trailer because he wanted to know what it was like being a homicide detective, this, that, and the other thing. And so it was pretty cool. We got the chat. And you know what, I laughed the entire time I spent with him. I never got one photo with me together. Really? Yeah. You know what? I didn't think to ask. I was kind of embarrassed by it. I gotcha. And, yeah. But you know what I do now? When I meet fans, I'll suggest it to them. This way they don't feel funny. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll just, Yeah, I totally understand what you're saying because I directed the pilot for a Western series, and we had Michael Pare was in the Western series, and when we were all done, I felt weird asking him for a photo, and I directed the man for 3 days. Yeah, so I get it. I get that odd feeling, yeah. So I didn't want to, I regret it now. I should just been, back then I still had a flip phone, so it was like the iPhone. Yeah. Wouldn't have been a great picture anyway, but right. But it would have been nice to have had it. You have something better. You're in a scene with him.
You have dialogue with him, you know? That's cool.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. Now, do you want to do any other film work? Is that something you're interested in? Being in other movies?
I wouldn't mind being in another movie. I just never, there's no... I had to turn down a role, actually, for an independent movie to play Sammy the Bull Guarano. He was a gangster in New York that flipped on John Gotti.
Oh, wow.
And he wanted me to play the part of Sammy the Bull, and I couldn't do it because it conflicted with my filming schedule for the Dead File.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be interested in doing, but to be honest with you, when the show's over, I just want to go back to a normal life.
Sure.
It sounds glamorous, you get to travel, you get to do this, but, traveling sucks. I mean, the travel, then they have the hotels. I mean, it's not like they're putting us up at the Ritz-Carlton. We're usually in, Hampton Inns or put you up by Marriott. We're not staying in any place fancy. And, you get to these hotels, and if the bed sucks, now you're there for a week. You're only there for 1 or 2 nights. I'm there for 7 days.
Oh, yeah.
7 nights. So it could be draining.
Oh, sure. I can imagine. Yeah, there's nothing like sleeping in your own bed.
Yeah, the first thing I do when I get home is, I jump in my own shower. I don't even unpack. I just get home, jump in the shower.
Yeah.
Laying in my nice bed.
So you're talking about when you get home, what are some hobbies that you have when you're not filming?
You know what? My house is my hobby.
Okay.
For the most part. I mean, I have activities I do. I play drums. I have a drum set in my house. Obviously, I have a dock and a tiki hut, so I do a lot of fishing off my dock. I kayak. Try to play golf when I can. I'm at the shooting range at least twice a week.
Yeah.
Minimum once a week, at least twice a week. And the house just keeps me busy. I live alone, and it's not a big house, but it's still needs a lot of maintenance, like every house. And so I just all this time off we've been doing, I'm still not even close to finishing what I wanted to do.
Sure.
What I set out to do when I found out we were going back to work. So for me, as far as hobbies go, it's just my man stuff. Like playing golf, hanging out with the boys at the cigar bar, and playing my drums, and just working on the house and enjoying life. I mean, my days of running around the streets in New York are way behind me, so
right.
I don't look for people are like, aren't you bored out there? I'm like, listen, 22 years on the New York City Police Department, 3 years in the Marine Corps before that. I think I had my share of excitement and running, doing 110 miles an hour. So you know what? Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. I did a little research on you. I checked out your Instagram, of course. You have some fun little videos that you post. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I like to have a few laughs with the fans. I mean, some people get it. Obviously, a couple people don't, but
yeah.
But I enjoy spending time with the fans on. And I find Instagram now for me. I totally despise Twitter with a passion, but I'm verified on there.
Yeah.
And it's a good venue for reaching out to fans for stuff. But I find that the interaction with fans 20 times higher on Instagram than on either Facebook or Twitter. Twitter's very minimal.
Yeah, I love Instagram because it's so visual. I think that's what everybody likes about it, and it's so easy.
Yeah, it's simple. Yeah, I mean, and you can't post. You know how like on Facebook people post their pictures and things. I can't have. Nobody's allowed to post on my page because I have thousands, so I don't do that. But
right.
Like if you put a post up, somebody will. Oh, here's a picture of my sunset, and you go this thing just taking up space on your on your camera.
Yeah.
And I'm like, with Instagram, it's easy. You can make a comment. You can't post a picture. It's just a comment that you can like it or not.
Yeah. So I have to tell you, I think that your driveway is absolutely gorgeous since you had it redone. I love that. It's so pretty.
I've been waiting for years to do that. I did some sort of work in the house that, the outside. Now I'm starting to do the outside.
Yeah.
My roof is next to if I go back to work, we'll see what
Yeah. Yeah.
And, I eventually wanted to put a pool in, but it's so expensive, it's going to have to wait. So the other parts of my house are at least more important. The entire inside is done. I redid everything.
Yeah.
And, so now I started working on the outside, and I hated that drive. Every time I pulled into that drive, I just despised it. So this is like my new toy. I'm out there holding it down every day. And
yeah.
Clown it.
It changes the whole look of the front of your house, right?
Yeah, totally. I mean, it's like night and day. You don't realize it. I looked at the before and after pictures I'd taken, and literally, it's like night and day.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's like a different house.
Do you have chickens and roosters?
No, I do not. You know what? This is another thing. If I don't explain myself 125% to the fan.
Yeah.
I was in Key West, and these goddamn roosters were keeping me up all night long, or you wake me up in the middle of the night. So I made a little funny video yelling at them, and people are like, "Oh, you have roosters?" I'm like, "No." One of them is like, "Why do you have only males?" I'm like, "These ain't my fucking roosters." Excuse me, I didn't mean that. I'm like, "These ain't my goddamn roosters." You know, this is Key West. So
that's what I was like. There's no way he has roosters.
Yeah, and that's what other thing. Key West, Florida, inside, you know, where you're taking the photo video.
Yeah.
I mean, it's obvious I don't live in Key West, so why would you think I have roosters? You know, so if I got to explain everything like 110%.
Oh, sure.
You know, sometimes I look at a post and I'm like, well, I got to add this onto that.
Yeah.
So I'll have to add. Well, take it easy, people. This is just a joke. You know, people think I say everything serious. You know.
You're in the public eye, man, and they scrutinize everything you say and do.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
You know.
They do not. There's no rest for the weary when you're on, you know, like you said, in the public eye.
Yeah.
You know, I try to keep my politics out of things, but I mean, I love it when people, especially on the left, they're like, "I don't understand. How do you feel that way?" I'm like, well, let's see. I was a former Marine. I'm raised by World War II generation parents. My father was a World War II vet. Both my brothers were in Vietnam. Let me see. I was Marines. I was a cop for 22 years. Yeah, you would think I might lean a little bit towards the right, you know.
Yeah.
Because, you know, for common sense. You know, I served my country. I served the police department. Most people that do that aren't left.
Yeah.
Let alone, you know, I consider myself a moderate. I'm independent. Totally. I'm not a right-wing guy.
Yeah.
Totally not middle of the road guy, but you know, people just get shocked when they find. I'm like, how is it? You know, Ray Charles could see that this is not the case. What's wrong with him?
Yeah. Now, do you collect anything?
I collect knives, believe it or not.
Okay.
I have a pretty good collection of mostly handheld combat knives. It's not it's not. I don't go overboard with it, but if I'm out on the road and I see a place that sells knives, it draws my attention right away.
Sure.
So I do that. I collect challenge coins. I don't know if you're familiar with a challenge coin. You know, it's usually a police department or military. It's an actual coin.
Uh-huh.
And each unit has their own coin. So I have a whole shadow box of, coins like that.
That's cool.
But other than that, not really. I collect a lot of dust in the house for some reason. I don't know what that's all about. It's like crazy.
Now, who is someone in your life right now who inspires you?
Now, for me, it was growing up with my father.
Uh-huh.
You know, my father died when I was 17. I was young, but it's hard to say. Nobody, I would say that's known to the public.
Okay, yeah.
Was an inspiration to me. I made a lot of friends down here, and some of these people are pretty incredible. Like my friend Richie that owns a few cigar bars down here. I mean, that guy, he's an inspiration because he went from nothing. I mean, the guy was a bartender at a DPI Friday.
Yeah.
To owning three, not one, two, but three cigar bars. I mean, well-established, making money cigar bars, which is very tough down in Florida.
Right.
So a guy like that's an inspiration to me. It's always the everyday people.
Yeah.
That are inspiration to me.
Sure.
There's nobody in Hollywood that inspires me. I can tell you that.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I gotcha. I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
I know you've probably been asked this a million times. I think I actually saw an interview the other day where you were asked this question. You yourself have never had a paranormal experience.
No, never. Not before or during the show. As a matter of fact, I just posted a video on my Facebook. One of the crew members had an experience.
I think that's the one that I saw. Yeah.
Yeah, well, the guy Joe was our production coordinator. He's no longer with us. He moved on to bigger and better things. But he had an experience, and he put it on camera, like what happened. So
yeah.
That was pretty cool. But me, personally, and you know, and a lot of people say, "Oh, it's BS. You had to have had an experience." Why do I have to have had an experience? What is the big deal if I did?
Yeah, I don't think you should have to.
No. I'm like, why the hell would I want to have an experience if I scare the hell out of me? I mean, that makes any sense to you? I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm crazy.
No. I don't think you have to be someone that's had an experience.
So you know, I don't look for an experience. I'm not interested in the paranormal, believe it or not.
Yeah.
I could care less about ghost. I don't watch myself, let alone any other ghost shows. So, but you know, everybody's got questions about the afterlife. That's common, right?
Sure.
Somebody doesn't want to know about the afterlife. I got those common questions, but I'm not interested in spending my weekend at a haunted house.
Right.
You know, everybody's like, "Oh, Steve, you got to go check out this place when you're in Missouri." And I'm like, why the frick would I want to do that? I'd rather be on a boat somewhere, or, you know, on a golf course.
Yeah.
Explain to me why I want. Because to me, when I see these ghost hunting, it's like doing surveillance.
Yeah.
I did that for years. I don't want to sit around waiting for something to happen. I did that already.
I think you really dig the investigative part, right? Because that's that's your thing. That's your gig. So that's cool. Yeah. Are you working on any projects now other than the Dead Files? Like any TV or film or writing or anything like that?
I mean, we fooled around with me on not a cooking show, but a food show. And it got great reviews from, you know, online. It had over 1 million hits that were viewed. And it just took one asshat at the Travel Channel that's no longer with them. One guy, the last guy, that all he had to do was say, "Yeah, I could have had another series about that." Had nothing to do with the paranormal. And everybody kept asking because I posted it, like, when's that show going to come out? When's that show going to come out?
Yeah.
The wind's out of my sail, I should say. And,
sure.
I just like, you know, I can't be bothered. You know, I ain't got time for this. Everybody says, "Oh, Steve, you should do this, you should do that." I'm like, you know what? The Dead Files takes up enough of my time. I don't know if I want to be involved. Like that not cooking show, that food show was called Blue Plate. It was basically me going into town and hooking up with the local cops. Because
oh, cool.
I was, you know, and it was my idea. I'm like, cops know where to eat.
Yeah.
If you want to know where to eat, you got to ask the cops. They know where to eat, right? So
sure.
That was my spin on the show. It was like, you know, I meet up with cops. They take me to a place. They tell me some cop stories, and they did, you know, we do a little bit of background on the actual restaurant. Some of the stuff we did was pretty cool. We found one restaurant that's taken out by a hurricane.
Oh, wow.
And the whole town helped rebuild it. I mean, that's a real good people story, right?
Heck yeah, that's phenomenal.
So the show wasn't one-sided. Me hooking up, me being myself, and I'm pretty comical when I'm not doing Dead Files. So it was a whole different side of me that people love.
Sure.
Well, that they don't get to see on the show, obviously.
Yeah, so you're like Mr. Serious on the Dead Files, definitely.
Yeah, well,
yeah.
Plus the way it's edited, yeah, everything's, you know.
Yeah.
We have a joke on set. There's no smiling in Dead Files. No laughing in Dead Files. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
obviously,
funny.
You know, I try to get around with the clients because it's a stressful time for them. So.
Yeah.
And the producers get crazy because we need them serious stuff, making them laugh. I'm like, shut up. You know, these people are going through enough, you know.
Sure. Are you a barbecuer? Do you like to cook? So if you do, what's your specialty?
I hate cooking.
You hate it? Okay.
I hate it, but I do it because it sucks when you live alone, and I've lived alone for the last 7+ years. Almost 7.5 years now.
It's hard to cook for yourself, isn't it? For one.
Yeah, it is. It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
I took out shrimp for myself for tonight for dinner and some P.F. Chang bag of stuff. I don't even know what the hell I got. If I don't remember to take something out that's frozen at the beginning of the day, I'm screwed. Because then by the time I'm like, oh man, I ain't gonna defrost it now. I wind up eating out a lot.
Yeah.
Which is not good.
Yeah.
But you know, I like to throw a steak on the barbecue. That's one of my things. I go out and buy a really good piece of filet mignon and, you know, grill that because they have like this metal insert that goes on top of the grill. Yeah. And it acts like the regular restaurant steel, you know, place to cook. So the steaks and everything, all the meat stays in its own juices, which is pretty cool.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
Yeah. But other than that, you know, for me, like I'll make my breakfast. Whatever lady friends I've had in the past that have been, you know, They love my breakfast. Apparently I make good breakfast. I make some mean pancakes and stuff like that. But if I don't have to cook, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, breakfast is the way to a woman's heart. Did you know that?
Yeah. Maybe that's maybe why I'm shying away from it.
That's funny. When I see people, I think, I wonder what they drink. Like, you look like a bourbon guy.
I am,
yeah.
I drink bourbon most of the time, but I suffer from GERD and Barrett's from 9/11. For stomach issues and esophagus problems. So sometimes the bourbon will affect that, and I have to shy away from it for a couple of days or for a week. And it's that or vodka, either bourbon or vodka. And I drink everything on the rocks, nothing or meat. I don't drink anything with anything in it.
Yeah.
For me, a drink's a drink.
Yeah.
Buy the good stuff so you can sip it.
The bourbon and cigar nights with your buds.
We do it every Monday. Obviously,
oh, wow.
Yeah, we meet every Monday. We call it Blue Line Group Therapy, or as we like to refer to it now, as Club Hurtful, because we're always jabbing at each other and saying hurtful things.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny. Yeah, so we actually get shirts made with a snowflake that has tears on it. Everybody's hurtful. The snowflake stuff, and with a broken cigar and the name Mel under it, because of an old movie with Rodney Dangerfield called Easy Money.
Yes.
So you're going to get these shirts made. So this happened. We were going to do this right before everything hit the fan here. So we meet every Monday at we go from anywhere from minimum 6 to sometimes 14 guys.
Oh, that's so fun.
Yeah, they have to reserve a section for us because, we're guaranteed customers. And, a couple of times we walked in there, we had no place to sit. I'm like, you guys got to, if you want us to come back, you got to, so then they made up signs reserved for Club Hurtful. It's pretty funny.
Yeah. That's like, that right there's a series in itself, Club Hurtful.
Yeah. It's all day long with me and my friends on these group text messages. Like, who's going to be the first one to be hurtful today? And then somebody will just start right in.
Yeah.
Because we're all former cops.
Yeah.
And if you ain't got thick skin as a cop, you'll never make it, ever. On the job.
Yeah.
So, and we poke fun at people like you safe phone and stuff like that. Like we crack up with this new generation out there. And but people come to the bar just to hear us dancing.
Oh, that's hilarious. So you have an audience already.
Yeah. We met an older couple that they were snowbirds.
Yeah.
And then, we were hoping you guys would be here. We come every Monday to see.
I love it. That's great.
Yeah, so that's pretty fun. Some of the stuff, you got to be, it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
It gets really, really bad. But, you can't take it. You can't run with the dog, stay off the porch,
Yeah, I gotcha. So this is probably the goofiest question that I ask everybody when I interview them. What is your favorite type of cake?
Oh, that's easy. I'm a carrot cake guy.
Oh, okay.
Huge carrot. Matter of fact, when I was married, I used to tell my ex-wife, I didn't want a birthday cake, just get me a piece of carrot cake and I'm good.
Nice. Now, is there a certain place that down there where you live that has great carrot cake, or? You
wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Really?
Publix, which is a grocery store here.
Yeah.
Publix has an incredible bakery in every one of them. And their carrot cake is incredible. And it comes in a loaf style in a tin. And it's unbelievable. They make some of the best carrot cake I've ever had, yeah.
That's amazing.
I try to stay away from it.
Well, sure.
It's like 8,000 calories per slice.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah. Carrot cake's have you ever had warm carrot cake? I know you have.
Oh, that's the only way to have it.
Oh.
You got to put it in the microwave.
Well, yeah. Yeah. But there's a lot of people that don't like warm cake.
Yeah, well, good for them.
Yeah. So have you set any future goals for yourself?
Well, losing weight's been one of them. I've been studying one for the last year and a half. My goal is just to complete my house, finish it.
Yeah.
As far as what I want to do. A new roof and a pool is basically all I have left.
Yeah.
To do for the house. Just two big money items. you know, my house is for me, is my sanctuary. But, you know, I've lost everything in my divorce. I was living in a 650 square foot apartment for almost a year and a half. And then I moved to Florida, and my life changed completely after that. I went from that to I lived in a 2,000 square foot house on Staten Island. That's why I obviously got that divorce.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, to go from that I broke my ass, worked so hard for, to a 650 square foot apartment, and then, you know, being, displaced, and then being, you know, having to move again to another state. And then I bought this house when I was with my ex-girlfriend almost 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I bought the house for us. I eventually thought she'd maybe move in, but you know, things didn't work out. And, we split ways, but now I have the house. But the only good thing was my house keeping my rental. So
yeah,
it worked out. Yeah, it worked out. So for me, my house is my sanctuary. And this is for me, the goals in my life are all about making my home the best I can make it. You know, for me, that I feel, and I may be wrong about it, I feel like this is all I have. I got everything taken away from me, financially, you know, emotionally. Everything was taken away from me. I had to start from scratch.
Right.
And slowly but surely, I built my way up. I make my house as my, you know, I don't live in anything elaborate. You know, I live in a 2,100 square foot house. You know, I made sure I was going to be on the water. That was one of the big concerns I wanted. I wanted to be on the water. I wanted a dock. I did that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So the stuff I wanted to do, I've been doing. And, you know, I'm one of those guys that I can see in my head, and if I'm determined it's going to happen one way or another. You know, I may want to get a pontoon boat instead of a pool. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see if I ever get back to work.
Yeah. I'm sure you will. I have faith.
I hope everybody does. I know I'm not the only one in this boat. So.
Oh, sure, yeah. If you could give anyone listening to this podcast one really great piece of advice, what would it be?
Don't stress out over things you have no control over.
Oh, yes. Yes.
That, to me, do not stress out over what you can't control. And because stress will kill you.
Oh, yeah.
It'll cause all kinds of problems. No sleep. It'll cause you to gain weight. There's all kinds of... People don't realize how powerful stress is and what it does to the human body. Yeah. So when you stress over stuff that you have absolutely no control over, you got to stop that. You can't stress over what you can't control. Now, if it's something you can control, then you need to make the change and do what you have to do. Right. People tell me, I drink too much. Well, stop freaking drinking. Or, you know, I can't stand my ex-wife. I can't stand my girl. Well, then break up. Yeah. You know, you have control over these things. But stuff you do not have control over, you know, you got to just suck it up and just not worry about it. And I'm the one that needs that follow that advice more than anybody. Yeah, we're good at giving advice, but then we struggle to follow it ourselves, don't we? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm a great advice giver. I'm not good at taking advice. Yeah, sure. Now, I've seen that you have a lot of great ink. How many tattoos do you have? 6. Okay. But, yeah, 6 of them. And all of them except for one. That one I was 13 years old when I got it. It was on my leg. Oh, the one on my forearm, too, I was 15. The other tattoos all have meaning. Yeah. You know, I went over an old tattoo. I got a 9/11 tattoo. I designed a tattoo of the Archangel Michael's wings and his sword with the blue and black ribbon for cops killed in the line of duty. Uh-huh. I did the panther and snake on my arm that I got when I was a kid. And I had him do a whole waterfall and a fight scene in the back. So that came out pretty good. And then, you know, my Marine Corps tattoo, obviously. Yeah. Since I was 17. So, you know what? Oh, wait. On my chest, I have my father and my dog tag together. I designed that myself. Yeah. You know, worn flag behind them and the chain intermingling both our dog tags. My father was a World War II vet. He was on D-Day. He was on the movie Saving Private Ryan. It was my father's unit. Oh, wow. I got actually footage of him in combat on one of the History Channel's documentaries. So really? Yeah, my uncle saw it by accident. He calls me up one day. He goes, "Hey, I just saw your father on TV." And I'm like, Yeah, that's great. He's been dead for 30 years. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
I don't tell you that, man.
Yeah.
There's the show Hell's Battles, and it showed D-Day. And sure enough, there's my father shooting an M1. He's
wow.
The second Ranger Battalion, and he's shooting an M1. And then 5 minutes later, he's being treated. He got hit with shrapnel, and his left fingertip on his pointing finger got shot off.
Oh wow!
So he's being treated for both those. Yeah.
So you still have that footage? Do you have it? A copy of it?
Oh,
that's amazing.
I ordered the DVD.
Yeah. Wow.
So and my father and I look exactly alike. So when my daughter seen it, she was like, "Oh my God, I can't believe how much you and him." Because she never met my father. Obviously, yeah. And you know, so that was pretty. Not too many people could say they have that kind of thing that they
not at all.
Cherish.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that's definitely something to hold on to. That's amazing.
And, you know, and by chance, I would have never known it. My uncle, who was a POW in World War II, had written a book called The Eternal Soldier. He was watching it.
Yeah.
And he caught it. You know, so it's like, you know, had he not been watching it, this could have been out there. It was out there for years, and nobody knew it.
Right.
So,
wow.
Just by chance, so it worked out good, and I ordered it right away, and you know,
yeah.
I still have it.
Oh, that's fantastic. So do you plan on getting more tattoos?
No, I don't think so. Actually, there's a saying that says, you know, man cannot discover new oceans unless he has the courage to lose sight of the shore.
Yeah.
Is a quote. And I wanted to tattoo that on my other side of my chest, the one side. That would be the only one if I decided to do it.
Yeah.
Would be to do that. But there's something about that phrase that just hits home with me.
Oh, sure.
You know, like as a kid, you know, making the decision to join the Marine Corps and, you know, just leaving Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Which was my life, you know.
Right.
Coming back and then going up to the police department. And so, you know, just that phrase has a meaning to me. So I thought about getting that. But other than that, I don't think there's time for any more tattoos for me.
Yeah. You're going to run out of space, too.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
So you grew up in Brooklyn. What were you like as a kid?
No, don't forget, I'm the youngest of 6.
Wow. Okay.
My mother was 43 when she had me, so she wasn't tolerating any bullshit.
You didn't get away with anything, right?
Yeah. My mother, you know, she was heavy with a wooden spoon.
Yeah.
Stirring sauce on the table. And my father, too. I mean, it was like, wait till your father gets home. Those were the worst words I could ever hear.
Oh, yeah.
But you know what? I ran with a rough crowd. When my father passed, I really kind of lost it. Now there was nobody that could control me.
Sure.
I mean, I'm not proud. I'm not proud of the things I did when I was a kid. I arrested a lot of people.
Yeah.
For doing the same crap that I did when I was a kid. Everybody's allowed to make mistakes and learn from it. The point is, I knew I was good. If I didn't get out of Brooklyn, I'd be dead or in jail.
Right.
That's how bad it was.
Wow. Okay.
So I said to myself, I better do. And the ironic part about how I got recruited was, at the time I was working on a private sanitation truck, and I was working midnights, like 11 at night, so 10 at night to like 6 in the morning. We were picking up garbage on routes in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Private sanitation. I get off at 6 in the morning, I go home, sleep, and then I take a bus to the pool hall, the Skytop pool hall, and I shoot pool after the afternoon. So what happened is there was a Woolworth store on the bottom, there was all the recruiters on the 2nd floor, and the 3rd floor got that pool hall.
Yeah.
So all these recruiters would come up during their lunch hour and shoot pool. And next thing I know, I'm in Paris Island. So they had to come to my house because I was underage. My mother had to sign for me.
Yeah.
And, you know, she had no idea what she was even signing. No, it's just for the physical. Don't worry about it. But, you know, I knew I had to do something or else I was not going to make it out of Brooklyn.
Gotcha. So if we have people follow you on social media, you prefer Instagram?
Yeah. I mean, my Facebook is full. It's 5,000 people, so I'm full on Facebook. I mean, I wouldn't bother following me on Twitter. I mean, you can at Schiavi, and also at Instagram at Schiavi. But it just, I'm on Instagram probably 70%, 20% on Facebook, and then 10% on Twitter. So Instagram, I enjoy it. Like you said, it's just a fun, quick way to share your life with people and, you know, have a few laughs. I'm all about having laughs.
Yes.
You know, that to me, if you look at my Facebook and my Instagram, to me it's all about fun and enjoying life.
Right. I think we've lost that. Don't you think a lot of people have lost the ability to laugh and have fun?
I mean, I put a post out the other day, you know, I'm like saying hello to everybody as I'm riding my bike, and nobody's saying hello back. I'm like, screw you, you know, it was pissing me off.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't cost anything to be polite or be nice and have a few laughs, you know.
Right.
You know, people are just too serious and they get buffered over every little thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And it's getting worse with this pandemic. I've seen people just act, it's just, you know, they're nasty. They, you know, everybody's on edge and everybody's nasty. They have to step back and think before they start doing things.
Yeah.
You know, well, before they open their mouth.
Yeah, I wish we had more of the ability to laugh at ourselves and with others. I think that we really need to find that again.
Yeah, I like it because I posted a picture of my bedhead the other day because I haven't got my hair cut.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, oh my God, I can't believe you would post a... I'm like, why? If you can't make fun of yourself, I have no problem making fun of myself. I know I'm no Cary Grant. I'm no Brad Pitt. I know that. So what's the big deal if you make fun of yourself? Oh, you know, crazy people see you look like that. Like, then I comb my hair and I look fine. What, nobody wakes up with their head in the morning? Everybody gets up and they look great? Come on.
No way. Not even. I think too many people worry about what everybody else thinks. And I wish we would stop doing that. Yeah.
And that's the other problem. You know, like worrying about for people needing to be, I don't know, needing approval.
Yeah.
You know what? I didn't go up that way. You know, you don't like me, tough. You know, you like me, great.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lose any sleep over the fact that you don't like me.
Absolutely. Well, Steve, thank you so much. This has been so fun.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah, and just to clarify for everyone, you don't have any roosters or chickens.
No, I did not have roosters. Now you know my plight in life is to try to, every post I make, I got to explain everything. Like, oh, I caught fish today. I just said largemouth bass, you know. And then inevitably I'll get, well, what kind of fish did you catch? Oh, I give up. Even when you're explaining that there's always somebody who just doesn't read.
Yes.
It's pretty tough.
Yeah, absolutely.
I posted, said, oh, we're having a great time in Key West. And I posted a picture of the ocean. People were like, oh, where are you?
Yeah.
I don't know, what part of Key West can you comprehend? I mean, what escapes you there?
I'm in Arkansas. Yeah. Well, enjoy your day. Have fun out on the water.
You gave me a break from doing the yard work.
Oh, good. Oh, yeah, you have to go back and fight the palm trees.
Yeah.